As Korea's 21st presidential election approaches, economic concerns dominate voter priorities. Recent data shows 68% of citizens cite inflation and unemployment as top issues, with youth unemployment hitting a record 9.2%. Gas prices have risen 28% year on year, while apartment prices in Seoul surged 22% under current policies. Long lines at job fairs and anxious faces at grocery stores reveal deepening economic stress that could decisively shape voting behavior. Major candidates present divergent economic platforms. The progressive candidate pledges massive job creation through green energy investments, promising 500,000 new jobs, while the conservative promises corporate tax cuts to spur growth. Independent analysts question both plans' feasibility. The green transition requires 48 trillion in funding, while tax cuts could widen Korea's already record 1,900 trillion won household debt. These competing visions frame the election as an economic referendum. Korean media highlights the economic paradox. While GDP grew 4.2% in 2021, income inequality reached its worst level in 20 years, Gini coefficient 0.356. News programs contrast booming stock markets, cost by up 32% since 2020, with expanding homeless encampments near Seoul Station. This disparity fuels voter anger. 71% in polls believe the economic recovery only benefits the rich. Such reporting amplifies economic discontent as Election Day nears. Latest surveys from Gallup Korea reveal 82% of voters rank economic issues above traditional priorities like North Korea policy. Swing voters particularly emphasize real-world affordability, with 64% saying grocery prices directly impact their vote. Regional breakdowns show greater economic anxiety in Gyeongsang, manufacturing hub, versus Seoul's affluent Gangnam district. This data drives campaigns to recalibrate messaging toward kitchen table economics over ideological debates. Attack ads flood Korean media, blaming opponents for economic woes. One viral spot juxtaposes rising apartment prices with the incumbent party's failed 2020 affordability pledge. Fact-checkers note these ads selectively use data. While prices did increase, Seoul's wage growth, 3.1%, outpaces inflation, 2.8%. Yet the emotional resonance is undeniable. Ads linking economic stress to leadership failures see 300% more engagement than policy explanations. The final presidential debate devolves into heated exchanges over Korea's precarious economy. Candidates clash on solutions. One advocates universal basic income trials, currently testing in Gyeonggi province. Another pushes SME subsidies. Fact-check graphics reveal contradictions. A candidate who promised no new taxes previously supported VAT hikes. Viewers polled by KBS say economic clarity matters more than charisma, 3-1. Hashtags like #MyElectionEconomy trend as Koreans share personal struggles. A viral tweet shows a minimum wage worker's monthly budget with 73% spent on rent. TikTok videos parody candidates using grocery receipts as speech props. This organic content reaches further than campaign messaging. User-generated posts about economic hardship get shared 17x more than official party materials per Naver Analytics. Last-minute shifts emerge in manufacturing regions like Ulsan and Changwon. Auto plant closures, Hyundai cut 8,000 temp jobs, push blue-collar voters toward the opposition. However, the ruling party gains in tech hubs like Pangyo, where semiconductor bonuses buoy local economies. Pollsters note these microtrends could decide the election. Just 43,000 votes determined Korea's 2017 presidential race. Record early voting, 36.6% turnout, signals economic motivation. Polling stations see unprecedented lines, especially in working-class districts where bread-and-butter issues dominate interviews. Exit surveys show 59% of voters decided based on personal financial outlook, a historic high. Observers note this resembles 1997's IMF election, when economic crisis overwhelmed all other issues. The winner declares a clear mandate for economic reform, citing exit polls where 76% prioritized tangible financial relief. Initial market reactions are mixed. Kospi dips 0.8% on regulatory uncertainty while the won strengthens. Analysts warn that global inflation, US CPI at 7%, may constrain campaign promises. As confetti falls, the real test begins, translating electoral economic rhetoric into deliverable policy.